And so basically, I just want to switch my career into cybersecurity. So that's how I'm here now. So I got an advertisement in Insta, and I just got to know what exactly that you're teaching, so that I can able to get knowledge. So yeah, this is about me and my
Sure,
background.
sure, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Suleiman. Hello, how are you? Hello, Suleiman. Suleiman, can you hear me? Hello. Suleiman, can you hear me? Okay. So I'll go next. So myself, Sai, guys, I have 9 years of experience into cybersecurity, application security, security operations center, DevSecOps, and then source code review, SAST, DAST, and then web application security, network security, mobile application security, along with the security operations center. I'm an author also. I have a book published on Amazon about security. So I currently work for a company called Walmart as a tech lead security, and I have around 5+ years of experience into training people, and I trained around 800 odd students till now. So my style of teaching is all about explaining into details, and then letting the students transform themselves in terms of personality, and then being able to basically become whatever they want to in terms of the career is concerned, correct? And then it will be a practical oriented program where you're going to get some tasks based on the uh, concepts and practicals that have been discussed in the class. So, hi Rahul, hello, how are you?
Yeah, hi.
Yes, we just got started. Don't worry, we haven't started anything.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Meanwhile, could you please give a bit of introduction about yourself, Rahul?
Yeah, myself Rahul Sopadande. I completed my graduation in 2019. Currently, I'm working as a process executive in NVIDIA.
Wow, great company.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Suleiman, can you hear me? You want to speak? Okay, no worries. So basically, Rahul, I was saying I'm a cybersecurity expert for 9 years, and I am an author on Amazon also for cybersecurity. And I trained around 800 students in my career. And I would love to transform the lives of students in terms of making them professionals in the space of their economic life. So that's my target. And slowly, let us get started. So in front of you, you are able to see one iPad notepad, right? So can you see different
Yes.
things which are mentioned? Cyber security, ethical hacking, penetration testing, vulnerability assessments, XDR, EDR, IoT security, threat intelligence,
Yeah.
antivirus, SAST, which is the static analysis and security testing, DAST, which is dynamic analysis and security testing, web application security, books, cloud computing, network security, mobile security, security operations center, security incident and event management, firewall, operating system, certifications, IDS, IPS, bug bounty, security, malware, Kali Linux, blogs, YouTube, audits, ISO, GDPR, HIPAA, and then we have something which is called as careers and job roles and antivirus. So if you talk about the kind of area or the surface of cybersecurity, it's enormous. It's like an ocean, right? There is so much of things that actually happens. Okay, so many things which actually happens, right? So in cybersecurity, it's been 9 years for me, and I am still learning. You can imagine, right? Basically, how cybersecurity is all about, and then how growing and ever growing it is. Whatever the discipline or whatever the branch you are going to consider among all of these things, right? So it is actually going to be fetching you with whatever the expectation that you have from the subject. With that said, I want to emphasize like we cannot learn everything in a period of 2.5 months. We need to go focused in a focused approach. How will we do that? We will be dealing with only those area of items which are very important for cybersecurity and which are very important for job related opportunities. So any thoughts or questions before I begin?
Yes, if having if this is Anup Saitej.
Yeah, no?
Yeah. So like if you are not having any knowledge regarding coding and so those, so how it works for them?
No, even for them, see, cybersecurity doesn't require coding. I
Okay.
don't know coding. I don't code. I have been working for corporate for 9 years now, and I don't code.
Okay.
Okay, so don't worry about that.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Any more questions, Anna?
How many months it will for you told me like it will take 2.5 months, right? So it will be like
That's correct.
daily or weekly.
Daily it will be between 1 to 2 hours session.
Okay.
There will be a
What will be
stipulated time, like for example, 4 to 5 is gonna be your time slot, right? And depending, there will be a jam session depending on my availability. So our team from Yellowka is going to reach out to you in the group that they create for you. And then they are going to tell you, hey, today there is going to be a jam session for half an hour. If anybody is available to join, they can join. So those sessions we'll arrange. Those are the special things that we offer. So those are apart from the classes and the syllabus that we have. So those jam sessions are something where we are going to discuss things that matter to one-on-ones or the other things like blog reports or the other things like the recent attacks, new tools in cybersecurity. All these kind of things will be discussed in those jam sessions. Okay.
okay,
So
but
it
for
will be something. Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, you can continue. I will ask.
Yeah, but if you have any issues in attending such jam sessions in a given time because you have office, you have kids to take care of, and all those things, what we can do is for those people, 2 or 3 people who wants to actually have it in the morning, we can schedule it 1 or 2 mornings, 1 hour in the mornings, by discussing with you, and then we can have jam sessions there also.
Okay, my doubt is like if we attend 4 to 5, for example, if we miss the classes, like some for me Tuesday and Wednesday, I need to go to an office, so it will be very difficult to attend from there. So how it works then?
You will get your recorded sessions. At the same time, you can use the jam sessions to ask your doubts.
Okay. And when it comes to assistance, you will be available like anytime, or is there any particular time we need to
No,
reach
you
you?
have to ask in jam sessions only.
Okay, jam
They'll
session.
not, yeah, it will not be something like you have a number or my email and you can ask anything you want. No, there will be a shared drive. You can post your assignments and everything in the shared drive, and you can
Okay.
wait till the jam session. And if something is really needed, then you can reach out to Yellowka guys, and then they'll reach out to me, and we can make sure that we have a quorum.
Okay. Okay. Like how the placement assistance and how it works.
That you have to discuss with the Yellowka team
Okay.
actually.
Okay.
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 I handle the training, so I can speak till training part.
Okay. Okay.
Any other questions, Anu?
No. No.
Hello.
Yeah, Sai Ravi.
How the fresher openings held on cybersecurity?
Come again?
How the fresher openings on cybersecurity?
Yeah, they're very good. I mean,
Actually, I am recently
cyber,
passed on.
no problem, Sai. Basically, cyber security is itself is an area where there are like only 20% of the people for the demand that is there. We need 10,000 and then there is only 2,000. people available. So cybersecurity will never be some domain where it is going to affect you in any bad way if you spend some time in learning it. So please spend time. Please spend time in learning, right? So please spend time in learning, practicing, right, and updating.
Yeah, actually, that is not visible. Could you please use another one?
It's not visible.
Yeah.
It's yellow color. It is.
Okay, okay. Learning, practicing, and updating.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Any more questions, guys? Cyril, hi Cyril. Thanks for joining. Any questions, anyone? Before? Yeah, go ahead, Cyril. Any questions? Any other questions before we move on? Okay.
Yeah, stage like stage.
Yes.
Yeah. So like, can you tell me that what will be the basic
No,
package?
Saitej is a is a student like you, Anup. You can ask him,
Sorry.
Sai.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Sai. Yeah. So like,
Yeah.
can you tell me like what will be the basic package or basic salary for the?
Yeah, Anup, the salary ranges usually. Suresh Garu, can you go on mute, please, for a minute? Okay, thank you, Suresh Garu. I just talked to you, Suresh Garu. Okay. So, Anup, see, I am drawing with 9 years of experience. I am drawing around in total. I'll not say how much I'm making on job. Okay. So I'll say how much I'm making as a whole. In total per annum, I'm making more than 50 lakhs.
Okay.
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 So cybersecurity is all about how much you are worth it.
Okay.
It's not about like there are people who make 15,000. There are people who are making 1 lakh. There are people who are making 5 lakhs.
Okay.
But it's about how much you learn and what kind of guidance and support that you have, that you are going to reach from here, which is 0, to that target, whatever you have.
Okay.
So in this training program, what I'm going to do is I even going to make sure that you are given guidance to become trainers of future also.
Okay.
So one side you can have a job, on the other side you can even become a trainer.
Okay.
Okay. So this way you are getting 1 + 1.
Okay.
Right? Okay. So that's about an answer for your question, Anand.
Thank you, sir.
No worries. Hi, Suresh Garu. Good evening, Andy.
Hi, sir.
So, Suresh Garu, can you please introduce yourself? Okay. There is a lot of noise, Andy, from your side.
Hello.
Yeah, Suresh Garu. Yeah, now it's fine.
Hi, sir. My name is Suresh Reddy.
Okay.
I am from Khammam district, which is present in Telangana district, Telangana
Okay.
state.
Okay.
Yeah, sir. I recently completed a cybersecurity course, sir. Recently, village some SOC employees are conducted.
Okay.
During course period 2 months.
Okay.
They also teach about Splunk, IBM QRadar, all SOC tools.
Okay.
My question is, as a fresher, I don't get any interview calls from any companies.
Okay.
Why, sir?
There might be so many reasons for that, Suresh Garu. The way that you made your resume, number one, you can go on mute. I'll answer your question, Suresh. Number
Sir?
one, resume. Please go on mute. Please go on mute. There is a noise coming from your side. I'll answer your question. Okay. So one is your resume. Number two, certifications. Number three, platforms to post your resume. Number four, Yellowka references. Right? I'm not saying these references are going to get you up, but we'll try from our side by sending your profiles to the security personnel from our contact list. Right? So these are some of the factors which might have made that there are no calls for you. And even if you get a call, like I'm not sure like what kind of training that they have provided. So it all depends on the kind of training you have got and the kind of, for example, the tools that they have covered, the use case scenarios that they have actually covered for you. Correct? Okay. Any other questions? Sheikh, hi Sheikh. Good evening. Hi Sheikh, can you hear me? Sheikh,
Yeah.
can you please turn off your video? It's
Okay,
a
okay.
recorded session. Yeah, it's a
Okay,
recorded
thanks.
session. That's why. Okay, okay.
Okay, okay.
Welcome, Sheikh. So anyone,
Okay,
any
sir.
questions, guys? Yeah, you can ask your questions, Sheikh.
Sir?
Sir, currently I'm at outside, sir. So I didn't I didn't listen this class.
No problem, Shoyab. You can ask your questions. That's okay. You can even put a question in the chat window, and then I'll be happy to answer.
Okay, okay.
Any more questions, guys? Otherwise, I'll just get into a bit of conceptual details.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Suresh?
How much will you charge for this course, sir?
That you have to talk to Yellowka people. So you can reach out to them after the class, okay, Suresh?
Are you providing certificates?
We'll give you, I'll show you one site where there are free certifications available. We can try to get there. There are tutorials for that. There is actually, I will not disclose whatever that particular soft tool is. We will not disclose now. Once you enroll into our program, we'll tell you that free certification and then you can get that. Okay. No, Shoaib, you don't need any programming language to learn cybersecurity. Okay, guys, I'll get into the concept a bit for 5 minutes, and then we can also discuss later. See, guys, what is cybersecurity? If you look at, right, the attack happens in so many ways, right? For example, attack happens, let us say, a bank. So a bank had a weak locking system. This weakness is called in cybersecurity using the word which is called as vulnerability. So attack happens. Bank had so much of cash, so much cash. Attack happens. Insider threat, attack happens. So I'm giving, like, these are not the limited scenarios, okay? These are 3 scenarios which I'll explain to you. So this bank had a weak locking system which was identified by one of the thief, and that vulnerability caused this attack. So as a security person, what you will do here? Number one, scan and find the vulnerabilities and help fixing them. This is one job. No, there is an attack which is live. This thing is actually passive, okay? Passive. That means which is actually not happening in live. The second one is actually the bank, which is going to give you the active attack. So right now, active attack is happening. So what will you do as a security person? So the domain here is called VAPT in the first one. The second one, the domain is called as SOC. So what is VAPT? VAPT is a domain inside cybersecurity which deals with what is called as vulnerability assessment and penetration testing. We'll discuss more in detail what this program is, what are the tools and etc. Don't worry. In the second one, what we have, active attack means security operations center. And you'll be sitting here, you'll be having a computer with you. You'll be sitting here, you'll be monitoring. What you'll be doing? Monitoring the systems. And this monitoring is going to give you any attacks which are happening on your network live. So sitting there, you can action. This is the SOC role. These are the two roles that we have in picture right now. We are going to teach you on both these roles in this program. One is VAPT related tools and concepts. Second one, SOC related tools and concepts. Is it clear, everyone? So this allows you to basically to build more in future in whichever direction you want to go. These are the most important verticals inside cybersecurity with huge demand, VAPT and SOC. Any questions till now?
No.
Okay. Okay. I'll explain a concept called as the heart of cyber security. This is called as confidentiality, integrity, availability. So what are these things? This is called as the triangle. This is where you are going to make sure all whatever you're doing, the attacks and the processes, the tools, all these will be going to go to these three things. Let us discuss in detail what these concepts are. Confidentiality. Now let us say Anup wants to send some message to me, Sai, and this message is coming from Australia to Hyderabad. But while it is coming, somebody else as a hacker saw that message, and whatever the secret information in that message that was supposed to reach me got disclosed. This is called as impact of confidentiality. That means impact on privacy. Clear, guys? What is confidentiality? Making sure that your data remains private, making sure that your data remains protected, making sure your data will not have any unauthorized access. Okay. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, cool. The second one we have is what is called as integrity. Integrity means, so let us say, Suresh is sending a box like fruit box for me from Kamav, fruit box to Hyderabad. He loaded the fruit box into a bus, but the bus driver stole 10 mangoes out of 40 mangoes. 10 mangoes out of 40 mangoes are stolen. Now, how many mangoes I will get, guys, in Hyderabad? How many mangoes now I will get in Hyderabad? Out of 40, 10 mangoes are stolen. How many I will get?
30.
So 30 mangoes I will get. This is called as integrity failure. Why? The integrity is 40 when it started in Khammam. Integrity is 30 when it reached Hyderabad. Clear?
Yes.
So there is an unauthorized change. What is it called in terms of cybersecurity? It is called as unauthorized change in the contents. Clear? This is called as integrity failure. Make sure whatever is being sent from one place is being sent in such a format that it is going to be received on the other side in the same format without any unauthorized change. Clear? Clear, or anybody any questions on integrity, please?
No.
The last one is availability. For example, you want to go for your friend's marriage tomorrow to Delhi, and suddenly IRCTC website is completely down. You cannot book tickets. That is the impact of availability. Whatever that is, whatever the application, network, or any other means you are targeting, right? You are accessing. It should be available. It should not be unavailable. If you want to go to Facebook because your photos are there on Facebook, Facebook should be available. You cannot say like, hey, I am not available, I am Facebook, I am not available, sorry. That is an impact on one of the key factors of cybersecurity, which is called as availability. That is the impact on availability. So this is the CIA triad that we have in place, okay? Clear? Guys?
Sir,
Yes, Suresh?
sir, clear, sir.
What is it?
Can you repeat the question, sir?
Availability is like making sure the application or network is available for you. You want to go to youtube.com to watch some movies or videos. So the youtube.com should be available for you to use. If it's not available, then it's an impact on availability vector of cybersecurity. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what it is. If this is clear, then we'll go to the next step. Okay. So let me give you the architecture of Security Operations Center. So Sai is sitting here. He is accessing his computer. It is going to internet. It will go to the router. Behind the router, there is something which is called as firewall. Behind the firewall, there is something which is called as another router. Behind this router, there is something which is called as web application firewall. Behind web application firewall, there is something which is called as proxy. Behind proxy, there is something which is called as demilitarized zone. Demilitarized zone, you have server 1, server 2, server 3. But in the same router, it is going to lead to the internal network. It is going to lead you to the web application firewall. And then it is going to lead you to proxy. And then it is going to lead you to internal server 1, internal server 2, internal server 3. So what is happening in this diagram is this particular person's IE wants to connect to what is called as facebook.com. This facebook.com is hosted on this particular server 3. But when Sai goes to his computer, when he types it in the computer, it goes to internet. From internet, it will go to the facebook.com router. There will be something which is called as firewall. We will be discussing in detail what is a firewall. We will be setting up firewall in your systems also, and we will be testing it. So what is a firewall? How it, and then firewall will block any malicious traffic. Malicious traffic means bad traffic, right? Threatful traffic. And then we have something which is called as a router, right? And then this router is going to route between internal network or external network. First, let us talk about the external network. That means public facing, PUBLIC. Internal network, which is called as the private facing. Please wait, guys. Let me complete it and then you can put your questions. Okay. The internal web application firewall is going to guard the web application. This is the first firewall is actually which is called as the network firewall.
Order.
The second firewall. So who is that? Nanu or Ravi, please go on.
Sorry.
Okay. A web application firewall is going to protect the app level firewall. Correct? And then we have something which is called as proxy, which is going to this proxy is going to give the different public IP. We will discuss all these concepts later. Just focus whatever is on the high level. Different IP which is public. So and then it is going to reach out to what is called as a DMZ zone. We will discuss on this also in detail. DMZ zone where this Facebook server.com is installed. Now you see how many levels of gates that you will have to go through every time you want to access something online. These are the number of things, like number of steps that it will go. And then this particular router, which is in question here, is going to make sure that either it is going to make sure that internal traffic this side, external traffic this side. And then this internal traffic, which is going to be about the web application firewall, is going to be something that is going to guard against the application itself, the website like the facebook.com. But these internal servers are going to be accessed by only the people who are working for Facebook. Let us say HR portal of Facebook, and then finance portal of Facebook, and etc. Correct? So these are the things about the HR and then finance portal of internal servers. These internal servers cannot be accessed by external people like Sai. Only the employees can access this, right? only whatever the servers that are hosted on the demilitarized zone, the Sai can access, but these internal servers Sai cannot access. Is there any questions on the terminologies or anything which I have explained till now? And I'll answer only to the high level because these concepts are very deep. We'll get into detailed explanation in the course. Okay. Any questions, guys?
No.
Any questions? Sai Teja? Anyone? Rahul, Cyril, Sai Rami, Sai Teja, sure.
Yeah, no, it's clear.
Yeah, Rahul?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. Okay. Suresh, any questions you can ask?
Yes, sir.
Any
As
questions, Suresh?
actually, this architecture is can be divided into external and demilitarized zone and internal zone.
Yeah.
As we can't define it now. Like
We cannot what?
um, actually, this network architecture diagram is can be divided into internal zone, external zone, and demilitarized zone.
Okay.
As per this, what we said, we can't uh, we can't divide it now. Like first of all, router at the demilitarized zone, internal servers, like that now.
We can divide. The router can decide which side the traffic needs to go. That is the whole purpose of having a router. No? The router is itself is made up for that. It is going to route the traffic in whatever direction that we want to take.
But why we should use two routers before and after the firewall, sir?
To route the traffic to the desired destination, whether it is internal firewall or internal path, and also routers will also have more networks. Here only two networks, right? One is internal and one is external. But it will have so many networks. If you talk Facebook, there will be so many networks within. So routers are the ones which will determine which path the particular web request will take.
One is enough now.
No. This is external pointing router. No, this interface will be different.
Okay, sir.
See, these routers are network devices. Okay, we'll discuss more on that in networking concepts class. So this external router is something which is having a different network interface card with a different IP. This is called as the public IP. Okay.
Okay.
This internal router is something which is having a private IP. This is internal. This router IP you will never know. Sai will never know here. This guy will never know about this IP. So to keep the to keep the router related information secret, you are going to have two things, two or more routers. One is external and one is internal. Okay.
Okay. Clear.
Okay. Okay, guys. I'll just show you one more thing and then we can wrap this up. I will show you our website where we can look for malwares and then scan for malwares. And then we can just wrap this up. Just give me a moment. See, this is one of the websites, guys, app.any.run, which is to check if your file or your URL has any malware within it. Okay. So this is a website which you can use to understand that malware related stuff. So let us do something. Let us go to one particular detection from the public submissions and go to that particular submission. And I'll also introduce you to what is called as VirusTotal, virustotal.com, which is used to verify if a particular file or the URL is actually a malicious one or not. See, it is detecting that these many times it detected that chrome.exe is actually a malware. So how will you check that whatever the contents that are given in this particular website are true or not? How will you be able to check? So for that, you need to do just go to, I haven't logged in out. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to copy this hash. Don't worry, like this is all high level which is happening. Okay, I will go very slow and very detailed in depth. This is because we have like limited amount of time. I'm rushing a bit. Otherwise, just follow the process on how I'm doing, how the people at corporates do. So I took the hash value of that file and then searched, and then there is no values. So directly I will go to, say, I'm digging one more hash value, try a new search. I'll explain you what I'm doing, okay? Okay, see. So I took one, what is a hash value, guys? So let me just open my annotate. So what is a hash value? Hash value means if you have a file called as A will be having a hash value basically associated with it. Like how you have your name, the files have something which are deterministic called as hash values. So this A is something which is going to give you the hash value, correct? And this hash value you are going to enter into the public domain of the search, which is called as virus total, here in the search box to check, hey, virus total, tell me if anybody in the whole world said anything negative about this file. Can I download it? Can I use it? Is this file safe to use? All these questions will be answered by this particular website, which is called as virustotal.com. So you just enter the hash value here, and then this is going to give you the report. See, out of 70 antivirus and security companies, 23 companies said it is containing malicious thing. Avast, you might have heard, Avast antivirus is saying that it is having a malware. Google says it is a detected malware. Kaspersky says it is a malware. Microsoft says it is a malware. McAfee says it's a malware. Sophos says it's a malware. Semantic says it's a malware. Alibaba is fine, right? Trapmine says it's a malware. Sentinel-1 says it's a malware. So when you get a particular security file, this is how you are going to check for whether that file is safe to use or not. Okay. So this is like,
yeah, in middle, I just my call got disconnected. Could you please explain that where we can get that hash value?
No, that you have to first go ahead and then scan it into app.any.run. You need to have a corporate account, like a business email, which Yellowka guys will be providing you after registration. So that corporate account will allow you to scan for any malicious files. And here you can get that particular MD5 hash in the IOC. Can you see this MD5? You can copy this file hash, go to virus total, search for that file hash, and then virus total is going to give you the status on the maliciousness of that particular file. Okay.
Yeah, got it.
So this is how you are going to work on malwares, guys, in your day-to-day life when you go to an organization and work as a cybersecurity person. So yeah, so this is pretty much what I want to discuss with you guys today. Okay, so I have a doctor's appointment at 5 p.m. The video conference appointment for my mother. So I'll give you 3 minutes to discuss anything you want to discuss now.
Yeah, I just want to ask one question.
Yeah.
Like what are the tools that we use in SOC? Like we are running SOC here, no? So I just want to know what are the tools?
We'll be using Splunk, and we'll be using pfSense for firewall. We'll be using open source tools for IDS like Suricata, IDS, IPS. We'll be using open source tools mostly, and then the open source threat intelligence feeds also, which will be feeded onto the Splunk and then showed you how the Splunk works and other operations. Clear?
So like
Yeah, Sai Teja, are you saying something? Hello, Sai Teja, I'm not hearing you.
Sai, I had one doubt.
Yeah, no.
Do we get any material during the course was happening or?
Yeah, everything. You will get everything. All the materials I'll send you.
Okay, and I had another doubt. Just to I need to ask you first as well. I forgot to ask you. Like, see, for example, I'm having office on Tuesday and Wednesday. So, like, I miss the recorded sessions as well, and I'm attending the Thursday. So it makes sense. Like, it will be helpful for us, or we need to get these two classes within by attending on the Thursday class.
No, you will be getting the recorded videos and we can use the jam sessions for your questions.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
There will be no any live classes for us.
Live classes, when? Again, second time you're asking.
No, first time.
No, live classes only. We are going to have live classes, no?
Okay. So do we get material, right?
No, you get material which is discussed in the class.
Okay.
We'll be teaching you live.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Any more questions, guys? Otherwise, I can log off. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. I'll be logging off. Santoshi, it's all yours. Thank you. Santoshi, are you there? Anybody from Yellowka? Okay, guys. This is the end of this session. You can reach out to the Yellowka team for the further steps. Thank you so much. Bye.